obviously can't do a food review of Disney and the dining plan review without showing off my last Disney snack, which is the sour apple belts, which I think were like $5 and on the dining plan. And they are, the only thing they're not is gluten-free. So I'm gonna snack on these. They actually do taste like apple. They're actually very appley and very sour, so. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I just filmed a Old Key West review that's gonna be probably 100 million years long, but that's okay. And I just thought while I'm on a roll, I should do a dining review because we did the Disney dining plan. And again, it went off without a hitch. It was so popular and we ended up making money. We did save money, there's no air quotes about that, but people like to say that they made money on the dining plan. And we actually did a little bit of that. So I'm gonna go through, because while we were on the trip, I don't know if you can see this, I wrote down everywhere we went and what everything cost. I'm pretty accurate on like 99% of the things. Some of them I had to guess the tax slightly, but if anything I lowballed it by like 50 cents to $1, but overall I have everything from our refillable mugs, our snacks, and our quick service and table service. We were on the dining plan for 5 nights. So with that, every day you get 2 snacks a person, 1 quick service a person, and 1 table service a person. And then you also get a refillable mug for the length of your stay. Well, they say length of your stay, but Disney is kind of just in a blanket. Whenever you activate your mug, I think it's like essentially 2 weeks. When we got the dining plan, it was $75 a person. This is the standard dining plan. There's also the quick service dining plan, which you get 2 quick service meals a day and 2 snacks, or the deluxe, which is 3 any credit, table, or quick service, and then 2 snacks. And we did this because, well, Summer and I just really like the dining plan because we like the all-inclusive nature of it. It really does make Disney feel all-inclusive when, you know, when you're in Disney, I feel like a lot of you guys know this, it could feel a lot like a la carte and you're spending just a lot of money all at once. But really for us, we didn't really spend any money out of pocket for food, and besides some drinks and just a couple snacks that were not snack credits. And even after spending additional money at Publix, we still came out ahead on the dining plan. I was really excited for this trip because we did 4 table service because we did 1 signature, and 3 out of the 4 we've never eaten at, which is surprising for Summer and I because we kind of always revert back to classics. I feel like last year, what did we do last year? We did Ohana at 1900 Park Fair. We've done those before. California Grill was new. What else did we do? Oh, Corwin. I guess we've done a couple new experiences, but I feel like this trip was just a ton of new experiences for me, so I was very excited. So the first day we got our refillable mugs. 5 refillable mugs now with tax is $101.15. Just seeing, am I right? Yes. Just seeing that ring up and then you just scanning your band and it goes away, that right there like sold the dining plan for us because I love the refillable mugs. They were really helpful in the morning. We were so close to a drink station. I like to bring mine around to other resorts because some have freestyle machines, some don't, but it's just point blank period. I think it's worth the $20, but getting it for free or free, it's included, I thought was, it's just like, it's such a psychological thing, and I know Disney's playing us, but I'm like, yes, let me be in your game. You know what I'm saying? So that first night we were going to Snow White, the storybook dining, which I was so excited about because Snow White's my favorite princess, and I had booked, you know, it was kind of dicey with 5 people because they can't sit us at a 4 top, so they have to sit us at a 6 top, and they just get, it's just more challenging when you have more people. And I was able to snag, you know, 180 days out, 4:30 p.m. reservation. And I was just gonna pray that all of their flights got in, this, that, the other thing. But really 4:30 was just in the middle of the day. I kind of didn't want to do it. And then literally the night before, a 7:55 p.m. reservation opened up, and I was just ecstatic because they were able to have the whole afternoon to just relax at the pool. We ended up going to Trader Sam's, which we paid out of pocket for. I have to say the drinks, personally, they were good, but they weren't like amazing. I honestly thought they were way too strong. But, you know, it was a good experience. But we kind of had a crash right before Snow White, and we needed an emergency cinnamon bun, so we went to Captain Cook's, and a cinnamon bun was $4.57. And then we went to Snow White dining, the Storybook Dining. We thought it was fantastic. Great character interactions, great food. They had preset mini appetizers, you chose an entree, and then you got a little chosen desserts. You can get an alcoholic or a non-alcoholic beverage with it, and for 5 people including tax, it was $337.88. Now, gratuities not included in the dining plan, but like I said, we just split it evenly and it really wasn't that big of a deal. So the next day was Magic Kingdom, and of course we went to Starbucks. 3 snacks at Starbucks was $14.88, and then we were hungry. Splash Mountain Fast Pass got moved around, this, that, and the other thing. We ended up in Fantasyland at Gaston's Tavern, where we got a cinnamon roll, a LaFouche brew, and I think apple slices for $14.67. And then for lunch, we went to Casey's Corner. I've never been to Casey's Corner before, but it's mobile order A. They have a ton of options, vegan and regular options, which was really exciting. I had a fried pickle hot dog, which was just... The great thing was that we were in line to meet Stitch, and we were in the line for about 30 minutes. Even though he said it was 90 minutes, it was only about a 30-minute wait. And we were able to mobile order Casey's, so by the time we got there, it was ready. And that was $80.94 for 5 quick service credits. We were on our way out of Magic Kingdom, and we got 3 ice cream bars. 3 Mickey ice cream bars was $17.25. Disney is really doing us dirty, and they're making their money now off people not getting the dining plan, because when you get the dining plan, you can pretty much, it's very easy to break even. At least I think it's easy to break even on the dining plan, but I would not spend $5.75 on a Mickey ice cream bar. I just wouldn't. But on the dining plan, it hits different. And then later in the day, or later in the night rather, we had Ohana, which again, I was able to get. I had the 3:40 reservation, and Summer was like, oh, I found a 7:55, and she was gonna book it. But then if I canceled my reservation, it would have charged us $50 because it's $10 a person within 24-hour cancellation. So and then when I went to go look for it, it wasn't there. So I was so disappointed. I was like, oh, you know, we're gonna be stuck with this weird reservation, this, that, and the other thing. So I kind of was like looking through the morning, and then the 7:55 popped up. So I was like, yes! So we were able to spend some more time in our resort. And then Ohana was $332.06 for 5 people, and that included the family style meal and an alcoholic and or non-alcoholic beverage. We did Hollywood Studios in the morning, and we need some snacks. So we got 4 Mickey pretzels, 3 with cheese, 1 without, was $27.01. And then Starbucks for 4 drinks was $21.78. We hopped on over to Epcot to a new restaurant, Tutto Italia. Well, actually, let me backtrack before Tutto Italia. It was so hot that day, and I was kind of getting vibes like I got last year in California Grill, where it was just so hot and it was just so icky. I got my meal and I just like couldn't eat. I felt like throwing up, and it was really just heat. It was definitely just heat sickness. And I was getting that vibe again, going from Hollywood Studios to Epcot. I'm just like imagining how I felt, and I'm like, ugh. I just needed water because it was really hot. So as soon as we got off the boat, boat from Hollywood Studios to Epcot, I went right to the gift shop and got 2 Smart Waters. Smart Waters are $5.50 now, or a snack credit. And so that was for just 2 of them was $11. I chugged 1. Because I really wanted to enjoy Tutto Italia, but I was like, I don't even want to eat pasta. I really just wanted to go back to the room, which is like so not like me in Disney. But I just like, if I'm not having fun, I don't want to deal with it. But luckily that water revived me, made me feel good. We stepped inside the air conditioning in Tutto Italia, and I was like, ooh, I feel better. So Tutto Italia was $269.45 for the 5 of us. That included an entree and a dessert and an alcoholic or non-alcoholic beverage. For my meal, I got a, this is gonna make me so hungry. It's called gambari. I think that's how you say it. It's basically shrimp scampi, and Tutto Italia was never, ever on my list of restaurants to go to. I'd always kind of thought I wanted to go to Via Napoli first, just because I feel like I've heard so much more about that. But like, do not sleep on Tutto Italia. My shrimp scampi was out of this world, and oh, they had complimentary bread to begin with, and then my dessert, I got 2 different types of gelato, and I got a rosini. I think it's strawberry puree instead of peach. That was really good, and it was just enough, just a little bit of alcohol to be like good because like in the heat I really didn't want to drink that much, but having that one alcoholic beverage a meal was like perfect for me at least. That night we were at the Turtle Shack pool, and so we got 5 quick services for 80 bucks. I got these loaded nacho chips that actually, if you're not on the dining plan, they're a great deal. They're $7.99 and it's a basket of they tasted homemade, you know, those, or at least they looked homemade chips. Potato chips with pulled pork, pico de gallo, sour cream cheese, scallions, just like, and it was like fake cheese too. It was like a good meal that we like split between us, or we all could snack on. And so even if you just got that, and because I mean the daiquiri and the pina coladas were like $10.50, well, that's what kind of bumped up our value there. It would be a horrible use of a credit if you had the dining plan and didn't get, you know, an alcoholic drink. But I know that if you didn't want to get a drink, alcoholic or non-alcoholic, with your meal, they actually gave us cookies if you didn't want to get, which I thought was really nice, with really cool alternatives. I don't know if they do that everywhere, but it was good to know that you could get, you know, at least an extra couple bucks and an extra thing with your meal. That night we were at Magic Kingdom and I hopped into the confectionery to get a peanut and caramel apple, and Summer got something too. I don't know what she got, but it was $13.30. And then the next day we went to Animal Kingdom, and Animal Kingdom means Starbucks. I love Creature Comforts. It's my favorite Starbucks on property because I don't even like Starbucks that much. I only got it this one time. I don't drink coffee, so I got a green tea latte, and the colossal, they don't even say giant, they say colossal, because that's exactly what it is. Mickey cinnamon roll. Literally the bottom half is this big, and then the 2 heads are like this big, and it's like $8 for a snack credit. It's so worth it. We split it between 5 of us and it just got us to lunch, so 8 snacks was $44.73. We also got some, what's it, pumpkin bread? It was really, really delicious. So just being able to use those snacks and share amongst us was, I'm like, just keep getting hungry, and I want Disney food, but I'm not in Disney. So my camera just died on me, so if the angle has automatically changed, it's because I tried to fix my camera back to where it was, but I don't really know if it is. So next we went to Satu'li Canteen, which is a must now whenever we go to Animal Kingdom. But I honestly have never tried another Animal Kingdom quick service, to be quite honest. What I loved about Satu'li was they actually had a couple new options when we were there. So I had a chicken bowl with noodles for the first time. I would always get the hash, but I felt like the noodles were going to be a little lighter. And we were able to, again, mobile order this. We were in the gift shop. Everybody figured out the order. We mobile ordered. We got there. It was ready. And for 5 meals, it was $105, which... ballparking that because I didn't have the tax, because when you do the dining plan on mobile order, it just kind of zeroes out. So I guess Casey's was also a little ballparked, but for 105 bucks for 5 meals, we all got to try different things, and we didn't even get like a snack with it either. It was just 5 flat quick services. So Satu'li, if you're on the dining plan, is definitely worth it. Later that day was Yachtsman Steakhouse, which we were all excited about. This was our signature dining, so this is capping off our table service. Yachtsman was a place that we had wanted to do steakhouse. We were gonna do Le Cellier, but then Summer and I had done it, even though we were vegetarians when we did it. We just wanted to try something totally new, and Yachtsman had been on our radar, and it did not disappoint. We actually paid out of pocket, which I don't have this calculation, but we paid out of pocket for French onion soup, which was amazing. For Yachtsman, you get a entree, and some of the entrees, but they say like on the menu what's included in the dining plan, what's not, or you know, everything that doesn't explicitly say it's not part of it is part of it. So you get an entree and a dessert and then a drink, alcoholic or non. Oof. Yachtsman Steakhouse, guys. Worth the money. Relatively speaking, not the best use of credits. Considering the fact that for 2 table service credit each, so this was 10 table service credits, it was $425.47. So considering that, well, Snow White and Ohana were about $100 less, but they were only $100 less as a whole, and they were only 1 table service each. Not the best use. However, like I said, we still came out ahead, and we thought the experience was a great use. The food quality was out of this world. Like, I understand why they're charging $2. We all got the filet. It was cooked just the way we want. It wasn't too big. Like, I don't like when they serve you just a huge slab of meat, like quantity over quality, which I feel like Disney unfortunately does a lot. I feel like they have to do it, especially at like buffets and family styles. It's definitely quantity over quality, but Yachtsman was definitely quality over quantity, which I really enjoyed. So you got your steak, and then you're able to choose an oh god, I can't say the word, accompaniment. Oh my god, accompaniment. You got to choose a side. Me, Riley, Reed chose mashed potatoes that were so good. And then Summer and Gretchen did, I think it was like a leek and potato gratin. And I didn't try that because, to be honest, I had a lot of those 99-cent Betty Crocker gratins when I grew up, and I just like, I couldn't do it. My strategy was to eat 75% of my entree. I had about 10 bite-sized pieces of the steak, and I cut them up, and I had a good portion of my mashed potatoes, and I got that to go, and I ate my dessert there. So I got creme brulee, and then they all got different things, and some of it came with ice cream. And so the guy was like, well, we can't pack up the ice cream, but you could have it now. So they're able to have little like almost sampling sizes of ice cream with theirs. And I have my creme brulee right there, and it honestly worked out because I was walking through Epcot drinking a margarita, and I was like, you know what, I want my steak, and it was already cut up, so I just kind of used the steak to scoop up the mashed potatoes. It may sound gross, but it was literally amazing, and I wouldn't have had it any other way. Then the next morning was kind of when we really rounded out. It was our last morning. We rounded out our snacks and our quick service, or it was our last whole day. So we went to Satu'li Floatworks at French Quarters, which is right next door, but we had to take a car because there's no direct Disney transportation to it. So I used a quick service and 2 snacks to get a 3-count of pumpkin spice beignets, a 3-count of regular beignets, and then I got a plant-based burger, which wasn't good, and it was like kind of a weird experience. The chef was like kind of demeaning to his workers. Riley was kind of having an odd experience getting beignets because they weren't getting her order right. And so honestly, French Quarters that day was a low-key mess, but it's okay because we got the food. It was $24.47. And then they went to Goods to Go for lunch, and they all got chicken tenders and a drink. I don't remember what, but it ended up being $89.95. And then we went to Magic Kingdom, and we got the Starbucks, 4 snacks for $22.61. Summer and I got some Rice Krispie treats that I think equaled out to $12 something. And then we were back. That was the end of our food for that night, because we went back to the resort and we ate our snacks, and I ordered pizza. Disney pizza, which, okay, tangent, but I was a little upset with the fact Disney pizza used to come in a box that had like Mickey and his friends on it, and it was a circular pizza. This may just be at Sassagoula, Old Key West, Riverside, etc. But my pizza came in a non-decorated box, and it was square. It tasted like Chuck E. Cheese pizza, but like honestly, that's what you get in Disney, and like I wasn't mad about it. I was more mad about the fact that it was square and didn't have Mickey on it, but like, such first world problems, such Disney problems. I just thought I would warn people if you ordered pizza and was expecting one thing and you got another. Morning that we left, they went to Goods to Go, and they got 3 counter service meals for $32.04. So probably the worst usage of credit, because they just got breakfast sandwiches and cold brew coffee that they were actually just able to pop into their resort mugs, but it's considered like a specialty drink. And then they also got 2 cinnamon rolls for $9.14. They parted ways with their snacks for $42.12. We got 8 snacks. Everybody kind of got their last minute Rice Krispies or chocolates and all that. And then they all left. Well, not Summer. Riley, Reed, and Gretchen left. Summer and I still had a couple hours so of flights, so we ended up taking the boat to Disney Springs, and we tried Wolfgang Puck Express for the first time. Wow, guys, Wolfgang Puck Express was delicious. I've always heard it was like one of the best uses of a counter service credit, but I kind of never understood why. Like I never really made an effort to go. And then we went, and for 2 quick service credits, I got a half rotisserie chicken and just a Diet Coke, and Summer got I think like a BLT or something with a fountain drink, and it was $39.73. It was like $20 a piece without even alcohol. That just blew my mind, and the food was delicious. So I would highly recommend Wolfgang Puck. I'd actually go there without the dining plan. If I want to really save money, I was going to go to Earl of Sandwich. They have a really good tuna melt there, but I'm glad we used like our last counter service credits with like a bang, trying a new place, and the food was delicious. All of that food together equaled $2,185.22, which meant that we saved $310.22. Dividing it by 5 is 62 something, and then dividing or subtracting the money we spent at Publix led us to each save about $15.45 each. 100% do the dining plan again. It's so convenient, it's so wonderful. It's really awesome to have an alcoholic beverage included or just a specialty non-alcoholic. The food's great. It really allows you to kind of sit back, relax, and enjoy new restaurants. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys have done the dining plan recently. Favorite restaurant that maybe stuck out to you that you like weren't expecting to be your favorite. Like honestly, Tutto Italia really came out of the woodworks for me, and I would 100% eat there again. I definitely want to try Via Napoli. I would say the 3 most surprising meals of my trip was Tutto Italia. If we're gonna go Tutto Italia, Wolfgang Puck Express, and honestly just the Turtle Shack at our resort. Like those pulled pork nachos were so good, so good. Not on the dining plan, in a separate thing, I will say I got a Fiesta Margarita from Epcot, which was the 3 frozen margaritas. I think it was lime, mango, and grapefruit or orange or something mixed together. That was delicious. I got it was I think a Grey Goose orange slushie at the France Pavilion. That was delicious. I tried the Ottawa apple at Canada. That was really good, especially since I don't like whiskey or bourbon or whatever they put in it. It was delicious. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below anything you want to comment about Disney or the dining plan. I love talking about food. Make sure to subscribe for more Disney content.